Hello everyone, Dave here, and I am joined by my buddy Chris, who's off camera. Today we are going to be playing through Ticket to Ride London, which this is the latest release in the Ticket to Ride series, and the second one in this almost like Ticket to Ride demo size thing. The first one was Ticket to Ride New York, and what we're going to be doing is competing to have the most points by completing various routes throughout the city of London and placing our double-decker buses there. These replace the trains. And we'll be scoring points based upon different destination tickets, which I'll show you that in a moment. And the particular thing that stands out in this game is connecting these different districts together to score points at the end of the game. So they're color-coded and they're numbered, and that's the point values that they're worth. So we have a little short one in the middle. If we can connect these two together with one train, or one bus actually, that's worth 1 point. We have a few over here, short ones are worth 2 points. We have a section over here, it's a little longer, worth 3. We've got this section over here, that's 4 points, and then we have this one around the outside, which is 5 points. So the longer they are, the more buses that we need, the more points it's going to yield us. So quickly, if you're not familiar with Ticket to Ride, what we're going to be doing is on our turn we're going to have a couple of different choices that we're going to do. The first thing that we will be able to do is to take transportation cards. Now there are ones that are going to be in different colors. For example, you see this one, and there are a bunch up in the row at the top of the game board. In fact, I'm going to probably move the camera up just so you can see a little bit more. And there are also going to be ones that are wild, which are these buses. They can be used as any color. So what we'll be able to do is draw transportation tickets. So we can take 2 on our turn unless the first card that we choose is the bus that's a wild one. We can only take the 1. So that's one thing that we can do. The other thing that we can do is claim a route, and what we would be doing is discarding transportation cards from our hand that match the color of a particular route that we want to take and the number of tickets. So for example here, we would have to discard 3 yellow ones, and then what we would do is we would place down our buses in this particular case along this route and claim it, and we would score points. And there's a little table on the board that explains how many points that they are worth. So a single bus route is worth 1 point, a 2 bus route is worth 2 points, a 3 bus route is worth 4, and a 4 bus route is worth 7 points. Now, the second thing that we can do on our turn, or the third thing that we can do, is we can draw transportation destination tickets. Now, at the beginning of the game, we were given 2, and then we had to keep at least 1. And or we can keep both of them, and then the other one would be sent to the bottom of the deck over there. So what you see on here is going to be 2 spots on the board, 2 destinations in the city of London that we need to connect together. It does not have to be a direct route, just as long as you can trace a path with your own buses there, you will be able to score points. And at the bottom right-hand corner is going to tell you how many points they are. And then at the end of the game, if you're able to complete this, you'll score the points. If you're not able to complete it, you're going to lose points. Well, anyways, on your turn, you can draw 2 destination tickets. You have to keep at least one of them, and the other one, if you choose not to keep both of them, then the one you don't want will be discarded to the bottom of the deck. So at the beginning of the game, each player is given 2 transportation tickets, and then we are going to be, we have a little scoring marker on the outside of the board. We're going to go around, and then we also have 17 buses. So these are some train holders that I have for Ticket to Ride that I'm using just to keep things organized. And so we are going to go ahead and get started. And so it says that starting with the youngest player, we're going to take turns. So Chris is younger than I am, so we're going to get started. And this is going to be probably a pretty quick game, but we want you to see how it works. So you won't really see our hands. I actually might show you my hands as we're playing along. You can kind of essentially see over my shoulder, but you won't see what Chris has going on.
Okay. Let's start off. Are we scoring as we go?
Yes, we will. So he discarded a bus as a single one. And let's see, on my turn, what do I want to do? I am going to choose to take 2 tickets. So as soon as we take one immediately comes in and it fills its place, and I'll go ahead and take another one of those. So here's my hand so far.
All right.
Now, one thing to note that on the board, there are certain sections on the board where there are there's 2 lanes next to each other. In a 2-player game, once one person claims one of those spaces, the other player can't take it. So, for example, here, between the Globe Theater and St. Paul's, I cannot claim this particular space now because Chris took it. Let's see. I will take a pink. And the other thing I can do is I can take off the top as a blind draw. So here's what we have right now in our hand. And there's no hand limit. We can have as much, as many of these as we need to have in our hand.
I'll take the wild. Ooh, that would have been lucky.
Okay, I'm going to take this black one.
Okay.
And I'll take a yellow one. Let's see here. Take this black.
Okay.
And I'll take one off the top. And there is a thing that if at any point there's like too many buses on the thing, we'll have to, if there's 3 of these on the front of these destination tickets are not destination, transportation tickets, I'm sorry, are buses, we have to discard all of those cards and put new ones out. So right now there's 2 of them out there.
Yeah. Better do this first. These are all sideways for me.
Okay, I'm going to play this one here, this blue, and put one right here, and score 1 point. Okay, I'm going to choose this yellow one, and we'll take one off the top. Which, all right, that's good.
Since you blocked me that way, I'll go the other way.
Okay, so we're going to discard 3 yellows, and we're going to go this way here. 1, 2, 3. That'll give me 4 points.
So you're up to 5.
Yep. Let's see here now. Here's my cards again. I'm going to take one off the top and another one off the top. Okay. Not getting the cards that I want, really.
I got kind of lucky, to be totally honest.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and discard 2 orange. And go here and here. Actually, you know what? I don't really want to do that. There's no need to do that. I'm taking that. Can I take that back?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. I'm going to just send these 2 wilds instead and take these 2 greens. There we go.
Fair enough. Oh.
Okay. We got a wipe, huh?
Yeah, I got one more after this. Does that change what I was going to go for? Kind of.
Hey, I'm going to discard these 3 orange to take this particular route right here. Now, on these gray spaces, you can use any color, but they have to be all the same color that you discard. So that's another 4 points. So I should have 1, 4 is 5, 6, 7. I should be up to 11 points right now.
But 11 was after the
yes,
last
right now
one?
is 11. Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you did a couple of those. Let's do. Yeah, let's just do it this way. Wow, these are brand new. So 1.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take destination tickets this time. So we're going to look and see what we have on this particular space. So let's see. We will probably take this one right here to try and score over this one. I don't think that we can. It's not, well, you know what? We're going to keep them both.
I was going to say, the last time I remember playing against you on film, I egged you to take some cards and you actually kept them. So, I didn't have to do that this time.
Okay. All right, I'm going to take this black, and let's see what we have here. Black, and I will take pink. Oh, lots of green out there.
Yeah. That's alright.
There we go.
I'll take some off the board.
I'll take this yellow. And I'll take this other yellow.
For green.
And just so you know, the game is going to end when a player has 2 or fewer buses on their board. And then at that point, players are they'll get one last turn. So I gotta watch because Mr. Devious is over there trying to do stuff.
Devious?
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
So I'm gonna play 3 yellows.
For me.
3 yellows to go here, so 4 points for me.
You were at 11, so 15. We're getting close to the end here. I'll try and take tickets.
Okay. Let's see what he's gonna do. So he's going to be making his decision. So again, here's the tickets that we have so far that we're trying to complete. So we have this one, we have this one,
This one's out.
and we have this one. Okay, all done?
All done.
All right, so we're going to discard 3 black. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3 for 4 points.
I shouldn't have done that.
And so basically I'm triggering, so Chris is going to get 1 more turn, and then I get 1 more turn, and the game will be over.
Yeah, I went against my better judgment on this one. You know what? Can I go anywhere else with what I got left? Because I know I'm going to lose that. I'll go here for a couple points.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and discard this one pink here and take this one right here for 1 point. Okay. So, what we're going to end up doing is revealing our tickets to see which ones we complete and which ones we don't. So, we'll start with Chris. He's the start player. So, which routes did you complete?
Which ones I completed? Baker Street to
Trafalgar Square.
Yeah.
Okay, that's this route right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's going to be how many points?
5.
So that puts you up to 20 points.
All right. Big Ben to which is down there.
The Charter House.
The Charter House.
Okay, that's that one right there. For how many points? 5 points.
Yep.
That puts you up to 25. Did you get the last one?
No, it was a long shot.
Okay, so Buckingham Palace to Elephant and Castle. Yeah, you weren't able to get in there. So you lose 5 points. That puts you down to 20. Yep. Okay. And then we'll do mine, and then we'll do districts. So the first one that we have is Covent Garden to Tower of London. So Covent Garden over to Tower of London is right there, and that is worth 6 points. So 26. And then we have Trafalgar Square to the Globe Theatre. So Trafalgar Square over around to the Globe Theatre is worth 4 points. So that's going to put me at 30. Yeah. And then we have Big Ben to the Tower of London for 6. So Big Ben comes over here to Tower of London for 6 more points. It's 36. Now, let's look at districts. Were you able to complete anything over here?
I do not believe so.
Nope. You probably should have got there. Would have gotten you some points.
Yeah.
I completed this one. I have all 3 of the District 3, Waterloo, Elephant Castle, and Globe Theatre are all connected to each other. So that's going to give me 3 points. So 39 points. So here you go. You got a chance to see Ticket to Ride London in action and how it plays. So overall gives you a pretty good feeling of the game. So make sure that you check with us and we will share our final thoughts. So this is a playthrough. And so if you want to see the review for it, make sure you click the link in the video description below. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.
See ya.